Back to some professional StarCraft 2 from the North American Team League Rumble. Team Alpha X versus Team Exxon. Head to head. And they're 2-star players. Well, actually, Team Exxon and Team Alpha also have some highlight players, but at least 2 of their best. The Canadian Maru, a former WCSNA champion, and one of the top Terrans in all of North America. Masa. And in the bottom right, that other best player from Mexico. The Zerg, who's always near the very top. It's Team Exxon's Cham. I don't know what I expected. Welcome to Submarine. And I want to give a shout out to Drickett, as always, for putting things together. And I want you to imagine exactly how someone would sound when they say this. But he said, this game is hardcore, man. No, just this game is hardcore. I added the man for dramatic effect, but that was embellishing. He just said, the game is hardcore. So, you be the judge. Are you hardcore? Do you love hardcore? No? Well, get out! Alright, the rest of you like, subscribe, ring the bell, and prepare yourselves for a 2-Rax Reaper opener on Submarine. The shortest rush distance in the entire map pool. Those Reapers can get straight across. There's a jump location in the back of the natural, which can actually be pretty troublesome. There's a jump location into the main. And of course, this is a wall. Now, Cham's going to see it relatively early. The Overlord, of course, already over there. It's only 2 barracks, which is, obviously you're going to have more resources to get a command center quicker. Usually we see if a real commitment in 3 racks. If it's less than 3 racks, that it's just a designated pressure. Oh, speaking of which, hopefully we see... Oh, a Zergling has already died. Something rarely seen in this day and age. But this will not be the end of the Reapers. He's going to build at least 3. I see a Marine in the production tab. 2 Reapers, of course, having a pretty easy time with those slowlings. But the only real purpose here is to keep Cham contained. Masa's just trying to keep the pressure on. So, well, once again, the rush distance really factors in. Some maps have slightly lower, slightly longer rush distances. But this is a significant... Like, it's half the distance of Eternal Empire. And that really factors into any sort of follow-up. It's the difference between having another 20 Zerglings. Oh my god, the Zerglings! Speaking of, in the perfect spot, killing 1 Reaper and the second one tucking its tail and barely making it out, even against slowlings. So it's obvious at this stage. He lifted the barracks to kill the Overlord. Well, that kind of gives away there are no more Reapers coming. A whole lot of lings were built. I think Cham maybe overreacted a little bit. He did get that Reaper, but it is a lot of lings to be building. If you look at the workers count, you can see the Reapers oftentimes spur an overreaction. I think part of what happened is Cham, he saw 2 barracks at the front, but that didn't mean there was a third, necessarily a third barracks in the main. A lot of players will just go for the third in the main, and he may have thought he was dealing with an all-out Reaper all-in, which I could have phrased better, but we're here now. Now, Masa's on the side of the map where if he were to build add-ons on those barracks, they would be exposed to the Zerglings, and Cham may have been factoring that in. That might be thinking a little far ahead. Just the lack of any add-ons on these racks is a bit of a tell. I feel like this tech lab is just to be like, no, I'm definitely going for stim. And Cham trying to poke and prod at it, but there are too many Marines to really make it very cost-effective. Yeah. So this, I don't even, he might actually go bio behind this, but this is 2 Starport Battlecruiser. Let us make no mistake. This is full-on, like, 2 racks sprinting to 2 Starport Battlecruiser. So that is a dramatic tech switch, to say the least. He needs every little pint of gas. Starts concussive shells. I wish I had said what I was thinking a little earlier, mentioning, like, faking out stim here. Concussive shell's only 50-50, so pretty easy to slap on there. And pretend like you're actually going for bio. The Marines coming to kill the Ovi. Did they see anything? No. So how suspicious is Cham right now? Like, if he comes back and he sees there's nothing researching on the tech lab, like, you didn't see any barracks, you saw 0 NG bays. Cham, the alarm bells are starting to ring. He hit the snooze button a little bit ago, but it's getting louder. It's one of those apps. I have one of those apps. It just, like, you can snooze it, but you can never actually... It makes me do math, which I struggle with, before it will turn off the alarm. Like, multiple simple but annoying math problems. So yeah, kind of like that for Cham. So that way I actually wake up and bring you the content you know, you love, you subscribe for. But yeah, kind of like that for Cham. He's trying to put 2 and 2 and find how many battlecruisers are coming together. He's spread out the zerglings literally across the entire map. This looks like it could be a medevac push. But there aren't any medevacs. This is a decoy. Cham only has a single spawn. He's not building a spire or extra queens. He's got 6 queens, which is a medium number. Definitely not like, I need to counter air number. I think he's confused, like, wait. Where are the... Surprise! Surprise! The Marines die. Some men must die, so the battlecruisers can find a great location to jump. He cleared the creep. Brenda and her knitting crew getting melted by the lasers of the battlecruisers. The first wave devastating. 6 spore crawlers in production. Cham in full panic mode. You should have slapped the snooze button, because he just tactical jumped into your nightmares, Cham. The battlecruiser's gonna take down 2 more queens. That's 6 so far, half a dozen and counting. The spore crawlers will ward them away. The spire's in an exposed location that could easily be taken out if targeted, or even if he just kind of happens by that general area. I'm not sure. He's dragging 2 spores. There's not even creep out of the way. But the legs on the other side, they broke through the wall. A battlecruiser doesn't stop this immediately. Trying to target down the spire. The spores are on the chase, which is a very weird thing to say. There's no wall in the main. 3 command centers, but the zerglings are going to be able to kill almost all of these SCVs. While the battlecruisers are grinding through the base of Cham. Masa is getting shredded by zerglings. And who will come out? It's body blow after body blow. Base is down, queen slaughtered, SCVs eliminated. The battlecruiser, he's gonna have 4 battlecruisers. Oh, a bait leg! 53 SCVs in the last minute. 54, he's down to 3. A quarter of what he started with. Terrible, terrible, terrible damage on both sides. Cham needs to get a spire up so he can actually deal with these battlecruisers. Because remember, there are still the 2 more at home. He's at 1 SCV. Well,
you're the last one. Complete the mission.
There's a lot of work to be done. He's eliminated the main. The battlecruisers jump in. Do they have Yamato? Yes, they do. That spire is top priority. Can he target it? The Yamatos! The spire is completed! He brings another battlecruiser to the fray! The spire completes! He gets 4 corruptors out! That's not enough! The battlecruiser's reign of terror continues, despite the domestic issues back at home. 4 battlecruisers, though, are not countered by really any amount of queens. At this point, queens have lost their effectiveness. Against 1 or 2, maybe they can hold the line, but now they've been broken. A handful of corruptors are popping out, but Masa realizing, wait a second, he doesn't have that many. Is there a jump? There's no tactical jump on either of these cruisers. 1 battlecruiser stands in front, but not able to body block. Another battlecruiser runs for the hills, but won't make it. How many cruisers left behind? There's still 4 cruisers on the map. Most of them back at home. A couple jumped away, all bruised. Oh, he's jumping. Where are you going? Are you insane? He jumps another battlecruiser with no HP. But he knows he killed the spire. They're the only anti-air. Wait, isn't there even a... There's a spawning pool, but it's bleeding out. He's gonna... Hopefully he doesn't lose his spawning pool before realizing this is happening. Another Yamato. Another queen. Regicide. Cham still maintains 46 workers. Masa is back where he started. A dozen SCVs all building off that one. A massive Ling Bane bust coming in. Is it going to be enough to break through before the Battlecruisers? 17 Banelings! Cham doesn't even have a lair. He's given up on the Spire idea. He's been inspired to Baneling bust. Battlecruisers jumping back home. The double tier wall is breached. And here comes Cham again for another round. The Battlecruisers laying into anything. It's like that Brood War cinematic with the Battlecruiser right off the bat. I forget. Are you prepared to go all the way? Well, Masa is prepared to go all the way. Oh, that accent got really bad. Anyways, kills a couple more. Back to 11 SCVs. 66 to 9 workers killed. I don't know. I didn't actually finish the Brood War. Shut up. Meanwhile, this is even bloodier than that war. Buildings are in flight more than they're on the ground alive. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. The spawning pool bled out. Cham just slapping another hatchery near the main. He got his lair started before the spawning pool collapsed. But the Battlecruisers are back, fully repaired. 38 kills! Wait, do they both have exactly 38? What? And one has 18. Okay, I was about to, like, some glitch in the, I guess, Matrix reboot or something. The Vanguard of Spores and Queens. Karen, did you bring the energy? Yes! What? No, I meant... Okay, whatever. They have transfuses. The Battlecruisers would lose a lot trying to break through that. Another hatch taken down. Cham struggling like this is the odd scenario Zergs sometimes find themselves in. While you can't be killed, you can be hurt. As the economic damage done to Masa was pretty devastating, but he's things are trending in a positive direction for our Battlecruiser player. As finally he has the SCV count back up, the triple mule is online, and Cham is still suffering from the nearly uncontested firepower of the Battlecruisers. The third spire, he sees the spire. It's not actually that well protected, but the main hatch, the second main hatch, the supplies are even. Oh no, Masa, back to being even on economy. He maintained another Baneling bust! Where's the repair? The boys are pulled! The Banelings are breaking through! He doesn't hold the wall! The Zerglings are in! The Battlecruisers jump home! But the Zerglings are already here! And here we go again! I think this time, though, with 4 Battlecruisers, it should be enough. He's gonna hide a couple Banelings in the corner. This time, the Zerglings are stopped before ransacking the entire base. But... oh, what even? 39 workers to 28. This is not really where you want to be. Oh, the Banelings looking for an opportunity. More gas being mined as Masa takes his third. Is it time? The Banelings look... No! The Battlecruiser ruins dreams! How many kills? 49 kills. 33, 53, 65! Something... I think over 200 kills on the Battlecruisers. And he's lost a grand total of 2. The number now is 6. So 8 total. On Queens! Caught out! Transfuses trying to knit it back together. One Battlecruiser jumps away, taken down. Corruptor's DPS too high. More jumps. They're home. Cham, I feel like Masa has kept him under control for long enough. While Cham has been able to recover those bases. The tech, I guess the Corruptor count is high enough that the Battlecruisers have to all be together now. Limiting the tactical jump options is everything here. Interesting NG Bay placement. Fresh mules hunted. The turrets are coming up in case of an overwhelming amount of corruptors. The links sneaking in. The depot's raised. The battlecruiser still maintaining a position at home. The zoning turrets as well. As we may be going over 100 supply for the first time in this game. Looks like both sides have found themselves at an impasse. Cham trying to get something done. But he has both +1 ship weapons is the only basic upgrade. +2 ship weapons is started. There are no upgrades for Cham Zerg. Oh, so close to being an effective Baneling run by. There was nothing at the back line. Those 4 Banelings could have gut punched the economy again. But the timing was just a little bit off. Zerglings hunted. The battlecruiser patrol has zoned out the counterattacks. Oh, the depots are raised. Where do you even go? Neural Parasite is on the way. Neural Parasite, what is this? There's a Dropper Lord here. There's Overlord Speed. Battlecruisers are trying to sneak in. The walls are built. Masa will hold. Cham has decided to not reclaim his main, as it is a vulnerable and dangerous play. I don't blame him for that. The corruptor count is 15, which is, he really wants to hit these before they can jump. He gets a shot. It takes at least 2 volleys to take him down. He's working, oh, he doesn't have plus, that's not +1 air, that's infestors with neural parasite. Is that really what, like, so right now Cham is saying, I can't beat battlecruisers. So, the only chance I have is to bribe the battlecruisers. Well, I was trying to come up with something that made sense, like, poetically. But he's if you can't kill them, hire them. Okay? So, with this many infestors, he can hire out those battlecruisers, yes, on a temporary basis. But, depending on how it goes, it could be very permanent. Here's the play. He neural parasites the cruisers and then jumps them into the corruptors for the full map alley-oop dunk. And that's what I imagine he's looking at right now. Because the tactical jump is on cooldown, which means it's easy pickings. Battlecruisers trying to stack up to minimize their profile, to hide their numbers. Okay, a scan. The infestor is spotted. The infestor is spotted. He gets out. He understands now, seeing the infestors. The risk. The alarms are going off again. He just hit the snooze button. He didn't actually turn it off. 11 battlecruisers with a smattering of Hellbats and Hellions against Corruptor Infestor with a smattering of Queenling. Nope. I mean, sure, but it comes down to the festers. Either, like, technically you can see them. Technically you can. Oh, he gets the parasites! It interrupts the Yamatos! Wait, this is about as awkward as this fight could have got. Because some of them were neural. I can't tell. There's still some neurals. Do they have jumps? Who's winning? That's +2 air attack. Which is actually beating the Corruptor's heads up. But another battlecruiser stolen. The jump is used. This is a weird... Okay, he jumps, but he's still neural parasited. Until the run now! Transfuse! I am! I don't have any energy! Go back! What the heck? Where did they go? Ah! Oh no! Well, Hellbats found any amount of drones, which is pretty devastating here. But the Corruptors have found a command center, it seems. Okay. How many Yamatos on the board? And which of these battlecruisers are the original? Oh wait, they don't have jump! He just kind of saunters in. Sometimes you forget that units can just attack you, you know? Like at some point you're like, oh wait a second, he could just kill me. And I think Masa had that moment. Oh wait, the repairs! There's just so many battlecruisers. They have 2-1. I don't even know if Yamato is higher DPS. I mean, it is. It kills a corruptor, but it feels like Cham is bleeding out. But he's still... the main is completely mined out. The natural is dried up. The third is getting there for both sides. Cham, with the biggest brain play of anyone in this game, has decided that after losing his main 2 times, he'll save it for when he really needs it, which is right now. Oh no, the Hellbats. Over 100 workers killed. Are there any units that kill Hell? He's building roaches. He has 1 roach. So we're in the awkward spot of... Oh, but that caustic spray and pray! Public spraying is a felony in most Terran sectors. And he just kills the orbital! But Hellbats are killing everything, so... that's not ideal. +3, +1 battlecruisers. Up against Corruptor... and I guess there are 2 infestors, but there are 8 battlecruisers against 20 corruptors, but without some serious infestor intervention, I do not see the corruptors. I mean, there are queens, there are spores, but Cham is losing so many workers. Nobody can really mine from... Is this a new base? No, this is his natural. The natural's over. He's logged ever. Nobody knows where to go. Nobody knows what's happening. The SCVs are confused. Masa's confused. Cham has been... since the first battlecruiser jumped in, it's been a bit of a mess. Oh my. Well, speaking of... oh no, the queens. Yeah, good luck. Oh my god, the DPS. The damage. Oh, run! Fly! There's not much to be done there. Well, here come the corruptors. He can use a volley. Are there any even neural pair? Oh my god! The hit and run. Well, that is absolutely devastating. That is heartbreaking and game-breaking. I don't even know how Cham's supply is still so high here. Oh, there's 1 infestor! I mean, I want 1 Hellion. Masa has the income lead. The thing is, he doesn't really... it's not so much the worker count, it's the mineral patches. But now that he has 3 bases mining, like, if Cham somehow pulls this feels like one of those games where you probably could have tapped out like 8 minutes ago, but now that we're here, we gotta give it a shot. Like, oh no. Oh. 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 Yeah, the first wave of infestors just didn't do what they needed to do. Which means every subsequent wave did not do what it needed to do. Oh my god! There was a transfuse or 2 in there, but who could tell, right? Oh wait! Fungals? Let some tactical jump away the chain fungal. Whatever he doesn't knock down is gonna get out. Oh my god, another jump. You have to fungal... wait. What? Okay. So we learn things about fungal here. So I guess if you're pre-fungled, you can tactical jump. But if you get fungled while you're tactical jumping, the fungal applies, but it does not interrupt the jump. Well, it's gone from a dream to a nightmare. Cham does not have the units that it's gonna take to even have a hope of killing these if he had 1 infestor for every battlecruiser, then even then it would be tough. And he does not have that. Cham has struggled despite, remember, Masa's 1 SCV. I don't know where he is today, but the one SCV that survived, and of course all the orbitals and mules, but the one SCV that brought this all the way back. And some Battlecruisers, but mostly the SCV. 25 minutes, and this is the highest supply pretty much either of them has been. 150 for Masa. An attempt, a volley. He's trying to escape with corrosive bile. Good luck. How many neurals? Grabs one. Yamato still goes off. If he can kidnap each battlecruiser individually with no losses, then maybe there's a dream here. But I doubt it. Okay, the battlecruisers win. The battlecruisers win. Oh no. Well, we got that last one though, so that might... at the start, I was pretty convinced the battlecruisers were gonna crush it. But then there was some, gray area in there, and then the battlecruisers definitely super crushed it. It just... And then that's how it ended. But, thank you, Drickit, for putting these together and bringing me the highlights. Check out Drickit. I'll definitely remember to put that in the description. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, which YouTube complains about the most. Because it means you're actually paying attention and getting an annoying notification every day. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Good luck, and have fun. Thank you, Sugar. Oh, thanks, Sugar. Thanks, Sugar, for hosting the NA Rumble as well. Can I get a thanks, Sugar, in the chat and in the comments?